Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm cutting an Asian sapphire. It's a purplish pink sapphire. I have a few of these, and most of them grow outwards from the middle out. So there's looks like there's a halfway silk. And this one I'm not sure. It seems to be there, but I'm not sure. Later on we can see and find out whether or not it's like that. But it has a nice color. It's kind of a pale purple pink. And usually these are not faceted, they're cabochon. But I'm going to facet this today, and I hope it works out. It looks very nice when I put the light through it. It's very, very nice looking stone. It weighs over 55 carats right now. I'll probably end up with, I hope to end up with some like 15 carats, but I may not. Let's see, it depends how clean it is on the inside. So I'm going to pre-shape it. And pre-shaping it is going to take me a little while. I'm using a 600 grit disc. It's a diamond-plated steel disc. I'm going to make the table and pre-shape the outer edges and clean out. You see those craters, I have to clean those out as well. So that's going to take a lot of weight away, a lot of the weight away. Now I should explain something about corundum, which is sapphires and rubies. There's silk. Those lines that you see inside, they call that silk. It's like these white lines. It's like sheets, thin layers. And the white silk is in most, almost 99% of corundum, which is ruby or sapphire. And most commercial stones, they heat the stones to remove that. So once you heat the stones to a really high temperature for a period of time, all that silk is removed and the stone becomes more transparent. The colors become more intense, and the stone just clears up a lot. But then it's not a natural, well, it is a natural stone, but it's not, that means it's been modified. Somehow it has been treated, or they call that heated. So these stones that I have, you don't see that because they haven't been treated or heated. I get them directly from the miners. And this particular variety comes from China. There's a mountain in China that they discovered. I guess they were mining there for these corundum a few years back. And I got lucky. I got connected with one of the miners, and he sent me a few, enough for me to cut for a while. The other thing about corundum is when you look really close up on the surface, the majority of sapphires and rubies have these really small, tiny cracks. When you look really close, you see them. They all like that, all of them. Now, rarely, very, very rarely, when there's a very, very high quality stone, what that means, a high quality stone means it was in the earth, somehow got more heat or more pressure or whatever, but there's a lot less of that, and there's a lot less silk, and it is naturally very transparent and very smooth surface, but that is very rare. The rest are either filled with glass or oil or epoxy or fused with filler of some type. And here, as you can see, my stones don't have any such thing. That's why they're natural, and I like them. They're beautiful. So this is my machine here that you can see. This is my homemade faceting machine and my bad welding job, but the machine is beautiful. I mean, the welding doesn't look so great, but it took me a long time to make this machine, by the way. Okay, here we go, continuing with the stone. I'm gonna do some more pre-shaping, and I'll stick it on the top, and then we'll take it from there. So our stone is on the top in the quill of the machine, and I'm going to start the pre-forming or the outline of the stone, the main outline of the stone. And I don't really, yeah, there you go. I've already done the main outline of the stone. I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna do the pavilion yet, but I'm gonna try a few things, and then if I don't like, I'm gonna change it a bit, and until I come to something that I really like. I'm doing the first two main facets here, and there you can see the silk right there. You can see those white layers between. It's like a white sheet between layers. Yeah, so that's, I'm finding a center point, and then the two sides, the two elongated sides, are gonna be a little bit off, so I have to figure out a way to, with this cut that I've decided to do. So I'm gonna fix it, and oh, look at that beautiful color. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna fix it until I'm satisfied. So I'm gonna cut it, and then maybe I will have to recut a little bit. Here we go, until I'm happy with it. And still, I don't think, yeah, you see, there's still, it's not even, because the style of cut, when the stone is elongated, the elongated side, the girdle is not going to be straight. So I have to add more cuts there in between. Yeah, I'm very happy with what happened, what I've done with the pavilion. But there, I have to add a couple more cuts, 2 or 3 or 4 more facets to even out the girdle, just so that it looks even. And that's gonna take me a few seconds. And yeah, let's see what happens. There we go. So I added 4 more cuts just to make the girdle straight, and it looks fantastic. I'm gonna polish, yeah, I'm polishing, and you can see those cracks. You see those cracks on the surface when they come really close, like I said, those little tiny cracks on the surface of the stone. Again, that's normal. It's because it's untreated, unfilled, unheated. However, it's polishing really nice. Our pavilion is done. I'm going to transfer it and start working on the crown, and look at that beautiful color. You see there's still an inclusion that I left there. It's okay. I mean, it's supposed to be a cabochon anyway. I'm fastening it just for practice and stuff, but I'm just going to leave that there. So we're going to transfer it and do the crown and the table. And I'm going to start evening out the table first, and then I'll cut the crown, and then I'll repolish it. At the end, I'll repolish. Here we go. This is the transfer jig. Wait a few hours and come back when it's dry. So it is a few hours later. I've already started cutting the table, but I want you to see this, how great this machine is. This is my own homemade machine. Look at this. I'm going straight down, and the table is straight on the lap, and look, I mean, it's amazing. It's so steady, and it stays exactly where it is. There's no jerking. It's unbelievable. I love this machine. Look at this. I don't know if I can replicate this machine. Well, I can, yes, but it would take a long time. Yes, here I'm cutting the table. And I want to show you the cracks on the surface, and you can see what I'm talking about. But after the polishing, we'll sort of make them less visible. really a lot less visible, so it's not bad. But if someone's looking at them with a microscope or whatever, you can see them, and that is the normal thing. Here we go. Let's see. There they are. You can see them. And you can see the silk in the stone, those layers, white layers, but there's the cracks. And that is a normal corundum quality that is part of the stone. But it will look a lot better when I start polishing. Definitely it will look a lot better. So I'm going to start cutting the 4 main after this, 4 mains, and then I'm gonna cut the stone sort of 2 opposite sides. Each 2 opposite sides are gonna be different. I mean symmetrical, but on 2 opposite sides. You'll know what I mean, you'll see it. It's gonna be very interesting and nice. Here we go, starting the 2 mains. And it's cutting really well, actually. The stone is cutting very, very well. It would have been nicer if it was a little more transparent. It's translucent. It's not transparent at all. It would look amazing if it was, because that color is really nice. This pale, sort of almost faded pinkish purple. And you see that dark bluish strain in the middle of it. That's because there's the presence of iron there. So the iron and titanium give it that bluish, give sapphires their blue look, and the red comes from the chromium, the presence of chromium in the corundum. So here we go, starting to take shape. That is beautiful. Looks sort of like a leaf a little bit. Now I'm going to start polishing. So I'm using the 100,000 grit pandemonium diamond paste on my 60,000 grit the epoxy resin wheel that's implanted with, like, has diamond, 60,000 grit diamond impregnated into the resin. I like my new bat lap, but I messed it up the first day I used it. I'll see if I can use it again. Maybe there's a way to fix it somehow. I'm polishing the table here. And there we go. And it looks really, really nice. I'm very happy with this. And I'm almost done with the stone. I'm going to remove it off the quill soon. Take it off the daub stick, clean it up, and we'll see what it looks like. Almost done. Just touching up the edges by hand, just like that, a little bit. And look at that color. Can you see that color? It's very translucent, but let's weigh it. So I'm ending up with 8.6 carats. And so, yeah, so this is it. It's not bad at all. Now you don't see the cracks as much. What you see is beautiful, beautiful, smooth, shiny surface, which is what I like. And here it is. It's a gorgeous stone. The stone here is actually, I'm not sure why, the color, because of the light, it looks darker, but you saw the real color. The camera, it's not me adjusting any colors or anything, that's the camera does that because of the light where I'm taking the video. So I guess that's what it looks like under normal room light. That's exactly what it looks like, which is a nice color. It's just, it's a little lighter than that. Well, I just want to thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share my videos. And I hope you enjoy them. And I hope that the New Year's 2025 started fantastic for everyone. I hope it will be prosperous and a healthy and a happy year for everybody. And thanks again, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. Please like, subscribe, and share.